Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in live after period 5, live in period 5. So, welcome, internet world. You guys might be home watching this from the confines of your house, nice and comfortable with your pajamas on. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But today, this is where Gimp actually really gets fun. I thought last week was fun too. How many people had fun doing the buttons? Really cool. Can we make professional buttons? Yes, we can. Okay. The more you do, the better you get. So now this is cool because from really here on out, it just gets easier and easier and easier because you know how to do stuff. You know how to get around. You know how to open up toolboxes. You know how to use some of the tools, not all the tools, right? And if you want to use the other tools, you can just go home and just kind of play around with them. You with me? Okay. So today is Wednesday. So for the next 3 days, next 2 days, we're going to create some characters for your game. All right. This is where it gets super duper fun. So real quick, if you look on the board, this is a quick lesson on RGBs. Since you guys are in graphic design, you need to know this. I shared this with my other class. So every single color on the computer screen is created with RGB values. Okay, RGB stands for red, green, blue. So the red, green, blue is a method that takes in 3 parameters. The 3 parameters are red, and reds can go from 0 to 255. Okay? Greens go from 0 to 255. And blue goes from 0 to 255. So if you do the math on that, if you know about permutations and combinations, there are 256 different reds. How did I come up with that number? Because 0 is a number also, right? So you got 1 to 255, that's 255, plus 0, you got 256 different reds. Are you with me? You have 256 different greens, you have 256 different blues, and 256 times 256 times 256 is 16,777,216 different colors can be generated by the computer. Pretty cool? Okay, and that's what this says right here. You guys can go back and check out this video. All right, so today what we want to do is go File, New, and we're going to start creating some characters. So let's go a little bit bigger with our characters. Let's go 120 by 120. Okay? And if we go a little bit bigger, what that means is that now we can have a little bit more detail. Okay? Let me go back here and change my background color to white. So I'm going to go white. Okay. Boom. And now if that's white, every time you bring this up, it'll go to white. So if not, you can always go to foreground color here, go to white. Paint that in. Now you have white canvas. Okay? You guys with me on that? So this is probably going to be the shortest lesson of the year. All right. So what do we want to create today? Let's create Mega Man. Let's create a Pac-Man Ghost today. Okay, are you with me? All right, and let's create some really cool Pac-Man Ghosts. Let's make a traditional Pac-Man Ghost, and then let's make a really cool, up-to-date 2018 version of Pac-Man Ghost. Are you with me? Does that sound fun? So if you guys look at the ghosts, they kind of have legs, and then like diagonal legs, and then the squares, and then diagonals. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I always go to View, Show Grid, and I go to Image, Configure Grid, and this will actually work here. This is 10 by 10. So my boxes are smaller today because I have a bigger box, right? What's 12 times 10? 120. So now if these are 10 by 10s, and that's the default value. So if you go to Image, Configure Grid, the default value is 10 by 10. Are you with me on that? So that means I have 12 boxes of 10 by 10. Are you with me? All right, so I don't do a lot of penciling, and if you notice, I don't do a lot of penciling and paint brushing and spray brushing. I don't use these tools a lot. I don't like it until I have to. Are you with me? So the tools that I like is the free select tool. All right, so I'm going to go get my lasso, free select, and I'm going to start down here in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay? And it looks like a Pac-Man ghost goes up here, and then it starts to curve. Okay, so I can just drag a curved line over here. All right, and if you don't like it, you can go back and drag them in a little bit. You guys with me? So any one you want to go to, you can go back and change it, just modify it a little bit. Okay, how's that looking so far? So you just get the curve where you want it. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here. And there you go. There's my Pac-Man ghost. And now, what's it do at the bottom? Well, it looks like he kind of goes up diagonal. And then he comes down diagonal. And then he goes up, over, down, up, and down. And I did that perfectly. All right? Is that pretty cool? And now what I can do is go get my paint can. Okay, I can go get the color that I want. Let's see, that light blue is where. That looks pretty good. That's like the blue ghost. And I can paint this in, and voila, I have a blue ghost. Does that look like a Pac-Man ghost? Okay. All right. And now let's put some eyes in. So how could I put eyes in? Okay. I can go and do a round circle. I can blow this up a little bit. And I can start over here at this corner. And I can drag a round circle. I can hit delete. All right. I can go over here to this round circle. And I can drag over here, drag into that box, hit delete, and voila, I have two round eyes. Okay, how many people see what I just did? Okay, and now could I put some blue eyes in between there? Yep. So I could go get a circle again, ellipse tool again, and do a smaller circle at the bottom here. And you can drag and play with these circles to get them the size you want. Okay. And actually, you can fill this guy in. Go to blue. Go to your dark blue. Okay. Hot blue. All right. Hit OK. Fill that in with your paint can. There you go. And if you want, you can copy and paste this. Can everybody watch this? I can hit Control Z, Control V. Okay. So I can go ellipse tool this again. And I can just put an ellipse around here and drag that in really tight. Okay. And I can hit Control C, Control V. And now I can drag this eyeball over here. And now do I have the same eyeball? Yes, so I don't have to recreate an eyeball that I've already created. Okay, does that look like Pac-Man Ghost? Yeah, maybe a little bit better because Pac-Man was probably created at 16 bits or 32-bit. You with me? And we're using 120 bits today. Now, you're way ahead of me, okay, because that's going to be the 2018 version of Ghost. I'm getting there in a second. Okay. Should we, let's see, are they outlined? No, I don't see them being outlined. All right. Okay, so can we go ahead and add an alpha channel to it? How many people know how to add an alpha channel? You're going to right click, add the alpha channel. Select by color the white. Uh-oh, what happened when I selected by color with my white? The eyes go white. Is that what we want? No, it's not. So I'm going to hit Control Z. Please watch what I'm going to do here. Okay, this is a nice little trick. If you ever add alpha channels and delete something that's inside of your image that you don't want to delete, like my eyes. So what I'm going to do here is get a paint can. And I'm going to go get a funky monkey color like this pink here. and I'm going to start painting it into the outside. Are you with me? See what I did there? Now, do you see how my eyes are still white? Okay, so now I can color select this, select by color. I can select the pink and hit delete, and there you go. All right. Okay. So now I can go into my export. I can export. I can go create a folder into 2018, Gimp semester 2. This is period 5. I'm going to create another folder called Pac-Man Ghost. Okay. Hit enter. And I'm going to export this guy. This guy is called Inky, I-N-K-Y .png. I'm going to hit OK. Export. And now, can I change the colors quickly and get the other ones? Sure, I can go get my paint can. I can go get an orange, and I can paint can this in orange. Okay, well, why didn't it color? Well, now you have to go back and select the area that you want to color in. Go get your paint can, go get your orange, and start coloring in there. There you go. Now what ghost do I have? Orange is actually Clyde. His name is Clyde. I think Clyde is the male name. Okay, now I can go back to my paint can again, and I need a red ghost, so let's go get some cool reds. It's a little too orange, a little too pink. And by the way, you guys can go up here. Do you see how here's the primary colors? Click up here. Here's the wheel where you can do anything you want. Go get the reds you want. There's a nice red. Go get the paint can and red it. All right. File export as Pinky. Inky is blue. Pinky is pink. Blinky is red. So this is Blinky. All right. Export. And now you're going to go into Pinky. So you're going to go get a nice color pink. Okay. Go into here. Pink. There you go. Pink's a little light. Paint it in there. I got pink. File export as Pinky. P-I-N-K-Y. All right. Okay. Cool. How many people know how to do that? Is that pretty easy? Do you see how I didn't like paintbrush it in? Do you see how I use my select tool? Okay. So now let's go back here and let's go have some fun once I have these done. Are you with me? I'm going to go back here to no eyeballs. Here you go. Watch this. Now we're going to go to the 2018 version of Ghost. Are you with me? So guess what tool I'm going to use? My favorite one. What is it? The what? The blend tool. Yeah, I love the blend tool. So now you can say, okay, this is the 2018 version. I'm going to go in here, and there's my rainbow colors. Watch this. Okay. And there you go. So can I make ghosts like this now? Okay, now, can I make really cool eyeballs? Who showed me how to do eyeballs the other day? Bingo. Right here. Can we do some really cool eyeballs? Yeah, so you go into your gradient tool, right? Scroll down to radial eyeballs. And I think the ghost should have, do you think the ghost should have blue eyes? Well, they had blue eyes. Let's give them blue eyes because they had blue eyes in the original version. So we're going to go give this guy blue eyes. And do you remember how you did that? Was it spiral? It was spiral. So then you go in here with your blend tool. Okay. You go to blue eyes spiral. And then you just drag a little circle here. Uh-oh. How'd you do that yesterday? You did the radial. How does it not color my whole picture in, though? Maybe I have to put an eyeball in. You think? So let's go ahead and put an eyeball in. Okay. And let me get that into the box. All right, so there's the box. And now you could go to the blend tool, and you can go to radial, okay? Drag out, and there you go. There's a blue eye. Okay, you with me? Could I copy that and paste it? Copy, paste. Let's see if I can copy and paste. There you go. There's my other eyeball over here. Okay. And now I've got some really cool looking eyeballs. All right, for my new ghost. Pretty cool. So you can have a whole lot of fun with that. All right. All right, so let's go make something new now, okay? That's cool. How'd you get your eyeball like that? Grace, how'd you get your eyeball like that? Yeah. Did you go smaller with it? So the smaller blend circle gives you that? Control Z. Control Z. I like her eyeball better than mine. Okay, Control Z. Did you use the green one? Green. That looks cool. Just play with that eyeball a little bit, I guess. That looks cool. There you go. Maybe not all the way out. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that's a cool way of doing eyeballs now. That's the 2018 version of eyeballs. Are you with me? Where you don't have to draw them in. Now, am I using the pencil to do any of this stuff? No. See how much stuff you can accomplish without using a pencil or a paintbrush, or, you know, having to manually do all this? Let the computer do it for you. It's already there. Okay, it's already there. Now, once you're done making your 4 ghosts, I want you to make 4 different 2018 ghosts. You with me? Set up Clyde. So I'm going to say this would be Control C, Control V. Move this guy over here, right? So this is going to be File, Export as. We'll just say this is Blinky 2000. This is Blinky 18. So 2018. Are you guys with me? Okay. And then you guys can give different backgrounds to all the different ghosts. Okay. Come up with 4 different backgrounds. Are you with me? You guys can also do this. You guys can also fill this in with your background. If you go to your bucket and go to patterns, can you guys look up here and watch this patterns here? Click on this. These are also cool patterns you can do. Let's say you wanted them to be like leopard. Okay. Let me go back here a little bit. So let's go back here to right here. Okay. You're going to pattern fill this. And let's go down here. Sometimes you have to fill the whole section. I want this whole section to be the leopard pattern. Okay, and there you go. Now you have leopard ghost. All right, how does that look? So that's another thing you can do on your paint can, is you can go to your fill pattern, and you got all kinds of cool stuff in here. Okay, and we're going to get into this next week when we start doing the background screens of your video game. What are the ghosts? What are the objects running on? What's the game board look like? Are you with me? Okay. So you can play with all this stuff. Control Z. That looks cool. Look at that. That could be the new Inky right there. Or, yeah, Inky is blue. right? And then you guys could go get the blue eyes, right? So drag in an eye in here. Let's go get that blue eye from the blend tool. Let's go get the blue eye. And here we go, drag it out. There's the blue eye. That could be the new Inky. Pretty cool. Okay. Who understands what they're doing? All right, so I'm going to let you go on the ghost, but before I do that, I'm going to start a new one. Let's go to new, file new, 120 by 120. Okay, and then I want to show you this. Okay. Hello? Can you guys just stop what you're doing for a second? After you make the ghost, let's make something a little bit more abstract. Because we still don't want to make Pac-Man. Why do we not want to make Pac-Man? Copyright laws, right? So let's say you want to start, I want you to start getting into your own characters today. Okay? And I wish I could find this character that I accidentally made when I was doing this lesson one day. It was the coolest looking character, and I literally did this. Let me see if I can do it again. I literally just said, oh yeah, I'm going to take this guy up here, boom, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do a blend tool, okay, and let me try that again, okay. So I literally just said, okay guys, this is how you do it. You just take this guy up here, you come up here, and you just kind of swirl around, bam, and then I come over here, and I go to a blend tool, and I went to a blend tool, green, boom, and I did something like that, and that was my guy. Do you guys see what I just did? Could that be a character in your game? By the way, does that look like a mouth? Okay, so I'm seeing a big eye. Okay. So thank you. I'm seeing. Look at this. I'm seeing a head. I'm seeing a big eye. I'm seeing a mouth. Are you seeing it? Okay. So I'm seeing like a mouth up here. I'm seeing a beard on a chin. And did I work really hard at doing that? No. What I actually said. Okay? And you come up, this is why it's so cool to just play with Gimp, right? Because you can just, okay. Now, let me ask you this. Was I using the pencil? No. I'm not a big fan of the pencil. As you guys can see. Are you with me? I love the pre-select tool because it gives you that abstract, you know? And then you guys can use your blend tools to come up with all this crazy stuff that gets done for you in a matter of seconds. Okay? I did one, and it looked like Yoda with a sword or something. And all I did was do what I just did there. I just went, connected the dots, put a blend tool in there, and had some fun. So, when you're done, hello, I want you guys to do a couple activities today. Number one, come up with the original Pac-Man Ghost so that we can make the original Pac-Man game. Are you with me? Okay, so do that. Come up with pink, orange, blue, and red. That's just kind of, testing your skills. And then come up with a 2018 version of those same ghosts. Are you with me? She's got really cool eyeballs in there. I like it. Spunky monkey. Okay? You got cool eyeballs in there. Those are really cool. Okay? I like the mouth you got in there. That's really cool. Are you with me? And then when you're done, I want you to start thinking about your own game. Start making your own characters, which has nothing to do with Pac-Man. Throw everything out of your mind. Are you with me? Like, yeah. Is this my cup? What? Yeah. Okay. Are you trying it out? Okay. So, what I want you to do afterwards then is start just, I don't know, maybe put your head down. Are you with me? And take your hand on your mouth and do some kind of squiggly thing. And then fill it in with a blend tool and see what it looks like. Will everyone try to do that? Okay? let your brain just kind of run not so wild and make some kind of goofy looking character like I did here, right? Could I now like give him legs and a body?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can extend this canvas. By the way, do you want me to show you how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you how. Let's say, I think it's still recording. And trust me, my mouth is loud enough. All right, so let's say you want to extend this canvas. This is a great thing to learn right here. Everybody watch. Please watch. So let's say I want to extend this guy's body down here. Are you with me? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Image, Canvas Size. You guys see it? You're going to go to Canvas Size. Now, I'm at 120 by 120 now. I want this to have a larger height. I like the width. Are you with me? So I'm going to say, okay, enlarge this by 3 or 4. So 3 times 120 is 360. 4 times 120 is 480. So I'm going to go 480. And down here, you need to go to All Layers, and you hit Resize. And now there's my monster right there. I can start putting him in here. Okay, are you with me? If you want more width, what can you do? Image, Canvas Size. You can change the width to 240. Make sure you do what down here? Make sure you select on All Layers and hit Resize, and there you go. Now you can start building your guy. So could I come down here and start giving him a body? Ooh. 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 Okay, so can I go in here now and can I go to my blend tool and fill that in? So instead of having a radial on, why don't I go spiral? Watch this. Da-da-da, there's his body. Okay. How long did it take me to do that? Okay. So now here's another tool. Let me show you how to do this. Okay. There's a couple things I do want you to learn today. Does everybody in here know how to add the alpha channel? Yeah. So watch this. I can background this. Add the alpha channel. Okay. I can color pick the white. Uh-oh. Whoa, that'd be cool too. Look at that. Could that be my guy right here and he like just be some of them transparent, some not? If I wanted to, I could. Control Z. I could also do this, take a paint can and a pink, okay? And I could start paint canning in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that filled in my white. That may not work. This guy may not work. All right. So I might have to back up to here. Watch this. Let me see if I paint can it in here. So watch this. I could go select invert. This is a tricky one here. Let me see if I can paint on the outside of it. Ooh. I got rid of his head. That hurts. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough one there with all the white in here. So what I'm going to have to do is watch this. I'm not going to go white here. I'm going to get away from white. So let's just go something different than white here. So you just go back to a blend tool. I'm going to get away from the white. I do like the green though. All right, so you guys see anything with green and black in it? Here's some green. Here's some green. Ooh, yeah, there you go. All right, so that's green. And now I could add alpha channel. And I could color pick, select the white. I might lose his eye again. Yeah, I do. But that's going to look cool. And now watch this. Let's say, do you guys see how there's a lot of gray over here? So what you can do now is crop. This is my favorite tool. You're going to go up here, and you're going to crop this guy out. Okay? Because it looks like right now I made a mistake. All right? Okay, and now here's what I love to do also. I want you guys to do this today. Okay? Everybody watch this. Watch. If you really want to make something cool, have you ever stood on your head and looked at something upside down? If you've never done that, that is your homework tonight. And I'm serious. I want you to stand on your head and look upside down. Because watch this. This looks like a cool alien, doesn't it? Watch. I'm going to show you two things today. You guys know how to flip it, right? Image, transform, rotate 180 degrees. Now is it a cool alien? Yeah. Okay. So now you can flip your aliens upside down. Okay. Control Z. Here's one more thing I'm going to show you. And this is so freaking cool, it's not even funny. And I want you to try this today. All right. Are you ready? Because this one's going to blow your mind. You're not looking. I'm going to literally blow your mind here. As soon as you think it's done, you're not done. Are you ready? Watch this. This is so cool. Everyone loves this trick. Remember the video said it's almost like you got superpowers? Okay, watch this. Are you ready? Everybody in the room has to watch because I'm going to go really quick. There's only like 2 clicks. Do you like what you see up here? It's going to get better here in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Are you ready? Because once you're done, or once you think you're done, I want you to rotate it upside down, right? And then I want you to do this. Colors, invert. Okay, hang on. I got to select it. All right. And you're going to go colors, invert. And now look what happens. Is that awesome? So always, always, always look at your character with colors invert. Okay? Look how cool that is now. And you can do that with all your ghosts too. Okay? You could take your ghost right there. Do it real quick. Take your ghost right there. You can always hit Control Z. Take her cool ghost right there and go colors invert. You got to select the whole thing first. Okay, so do you guys see how I did the, you guys know how to use the rectangle select, right? All right, rectangle select. Isn't that cool? Look at her ghost now. Look how cool that is. Isn't that awesome? Okay. That is probably my favorite thing in Gimp is colors invert. I love, because as soon as you're like, oh my God, I would have never thought of that, right? And the computer can start thinking for you in different ways. Try to do a colors invert. That's cool. We got a pirate ghost over there. Very nice. I'm a pirate. Zyme. We go to Tampa Bay. We go to Tampa all the time. They have that Pirates Fest down there. Have you ever heard of that? It's like this. It's the 3rd largest festival in the nation, behind the Rose Bowl and the Macy's Day Parade. The Rose Bowl's #1, Macy's Parade's #2, and then this I forget what it's called, something Palooza in Tampa is #3. It's a big Pirates Day. Okay, so how many people learned something today? Not about pirates, but how many people learned something about Gimp? The Pirates was free. Okay, cool. Have fun. Make me something. I want 4 Pac-Man Ghost, traditional. 4 Pac-Man Ghost, 2018 version. And then just get funky monkey and start making me some really cool characters that nobody can sue you with, right? Make your own. Make your own characters. Your ideas are better than other people's. I really like this character, by the way. What should we name this guy? Zorg? Okay. File export as Zorg. We'll call this Zorga. Okay. This will be Zorga. That'll be a girl. And then we're going to go back here, and this is going to be Zorg. How about that? So Zorg's the guy, and Zorga's the girl. By the way, could I have him facing right? Yep, right-click, image, transform, flip horizontally. Now he's facing right. Okay. I really like it. That's a cool-looking guy, man. Okay. All right, have fun. keep calm and Gimp on.